Devil fruit, axe hands, and a heartbreaking moment pulled straight from the manga. Netflix recently dropped the official trailer for One Piece, and fans like what they see. Warning, spoilers ahead. The One Piece trailer kicks off in an epic fashion, depicting the incredibly influential public execution of Gol D. Roger. In One Piece, Gol D. Roger is the most legendary pirate in history, and the captain of the Roger Pirates. He became the Pirate King by conquering the Grand Line and obtaining the One Piece. While his accomplishments on the seas made him a legend, they also put him directly in the world government's crosshairs. Dying of an incurable disease, Gol D. Roger turned himself in, and the government planned to execute him publicly as a message to all pirates. Instead, with his last words, Roger refused to reveal the location of the One Piece, inspiring a new generation of pirates, including Luffy, to search for the hidden treasure and claim his title of King of the Pirates, ushering in the golden age of pirates. From the looks of it, Netflix's One Piece sticks close to the source material for Roger's execution, with practically a shot-for-shot adaptation of the same scene from the anime. With that in mind, chances are the live-action series gives us a glimpse at some of the Roger pirates, as both Shanks and Buggy attended their captain's execution and are set to appear in One Piece. Speaking of Shanks, the One Piece trailer also gives fans a first look at the fan-favorite character in live action, including his heroics that not only set Luffy on the trajectory of becoming a pirate, but it's one of the series' most iconic moments. In the trailer, we get a quick glimpse of Shanks and Luffy on a small boat as a giant monster erupts from the sea. While it may not look like much to the average viewer, One Piece fans will quickly recognize this as a defining moment in Luffy's story, where Shanks sacrifices his arm to save the boy from a Sea King.
No big deal. It's just an arm, Luffy.
Early in One Piece, a young Luffy finds himself thrown into the ocean, unable to swim because of his devil fruit powers, with a massive Sea King ready to eat him. Just as the monster goes in for a bite, Shanks saves Luffy, sacrificing his left arm to ensure the boy survives. Shortly after, Shanks and his red-haired pirates depart, leaving Luffy in Fuchsia Village, but not before the captain gives him his iconic straw hat, inspiring Luffy to become a greater pirate than Shanks. Of course, the biggest draw of One Piece is seeing all the beloved characters brought to live action for the first time, and Netflix's trailer features plenty of heroes and villains. The Straw Hat crew is front and center in the trailer, with Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji looking as if the fan-favorite pirates walked directly off the pages of Eiichiro Oda's manga. We even see the crew wearing a few different outfits, further showcasing how closely One Piece is sticking to the source material. Outside of the Straw Hats, the trailer shows Marine Vice Admiral Monkey D. Garp in attendance at Gol D. Roger's execution. We also see Alvidar, the captain of the Alvidar Pirates, and her ship, the Miss Love Duck. We even get a quick look at Dracul Mihawk, one of the 7 warlords of the sea and a large part of Zoro's early story. What makes Netflix's One Piece like such a promising live-action adaptation is that the production didn't heavily rely on visual effects to bring the world to life, building massive sets instead, and the trailer shows them off in all their glory. From the beginning, we see Logtown, where Gol D. Roger was born and executed. The production even built the tall execution platform, where One Piece Season 1 could end. Later in the trailer, Baratie is in full view, where a few important battles will go down before Luffy, Zoro, and Nami add Sanji to their crew. Throughout the trailer, we get glimpses of other iconic One Piece locations, and the production also built multiple pirate ships to film on, like the Going Merry and the Miss Love Duck. While it may not seem like a massive feat, Netflix could have easily used green screens and visual effects when filming One Piece, and it's almost surprising that they didn't, given Hollywood's current reliance on visual effects. Instead, they had crews build them on location, and from the trailer, it seems that investment paid off, as Eiichiro Oda's beautiful world looks incredible. While Netflix relied on practical effects to bring the locations of One Piece to life, that isn't the case for the Devil Fruit powers, which are also on full display. Luffy's powers come from the Gum Gum fruit, which he ate as a child, giving his entire body the properties of rubber. With it, Luffy can stretch, bounce, bend, twist, and inflate any part of his body, with even crazier techniques coming later in the series. Netflix's trailer holds out most of Luffy's abilities until the end, showcasing them during his battle against Arlong. We see him stretch his mouth, legs, and arms, showing off one of his signature moves. Similarly, the One Piece trailer also gives our first look at Buggy's Chop Chop fruit, which lets him split his body into pieces, reassembling them at will.
Chop chop! Cannon!
Although the trailer only showcases Luffy and Buggy's Devil Fruit abilities, there's a chance One Piece could feature another Devil Fruit user. We don't know exactly how much Season 1 of the Netflix series will cover, but assuming it wraps up the East Blue Saga, it could end with the introduction of Captain Smoker, a ruthless marine with smoke powers. Either way, Luffy and the Straw Hat crew will have their hands full with the show's confirmed villains. Axe Hand Morgan doesn't outright appear in the One Piece trailer, but Netflix sure does a lot to tease his imposing presence. In one shot, just an axe and a hand take up the entire screen. While general audiences may not look twice at the shot, fans of the anime will instantly understand the reference. Then, just as Luffy is gearing up to unleash a massive stretchy kick, eagle-eyed fans will spot a poster of Morgan behind the pirate captain. It's difficult to determine exactly what the Marine captain looks like, but his metal jaw stands out very clearly. One Piece fans know that Axe Hand Morgan is Luffy's first adversary that challenges his plans of becoming the Pirate King. As the main antagonist of the first arc of One Piece, Morgan abuses his military power, ruling Shell's Town with an iron fist, or at least an axe fist. You get it? He has an axe for a hand? Although Morgan is a worthy adversary for a young and experienced Luffy, he won't be the Straw Hat Captain's biggest challenge in Netflix's One Piece. Unlike Axe Hand Morgan, Arlong shows his shark face throughout the One Piece trailer, and the Fishman has the same menacing and imposing presence as he does in the anime.
I'll do you the kindness of killing you all together.
Without diving too deep into spoilers, Arlong plays a pivotal role in the Straw Hat's early story, particularly regarding Nami, her backstory, and her official addition to the crew. Luffy runs into Arlong after making his way through Axe Hand Morgan, Buggy, and the Black Cat Pirates. So don't expect to see him until the end of Season 1. However, he'll be worth the wait, as he gives Luffy an immense obstacle to overcome, bringing an interesting fighting style with him. A humanoid shark, he primarily attacks with his long serrated nose. But during his fight with Luffy, he pulls out a few crazy moves. It'll be interesting to see if they make it to the live-action One Piece. While Arlong will be a massive challenge for Luffy and the Straw Hats to overcome, there's an incredibly emotional moment that comes during the story arc, one that longtime One Piece fans will have to emotionally prepare to re-experience in the live-action series.
I'm gonna kick your ass, because no one messes with my friends.
When Luffy and Zoro meet Nami, she has a very complicated past, and this moment pulls on every emotional heartstring relating to her tragic backstory. The series introduces Nami as a thief, stealing treasure from other pirates and bringing them back to her captain and pirate crew, Arlong and the Arlong Pirates. It's definitely a one-sided relationship, with Nami feeling trapped rather than enjoying her time with the Fishman Pirates. Eventually, she can no longer take Arlong's abuse, and in a very emotional moment, Luffy places his straw hat on her head, signaling he'll do whatever it takes for his friend. To make it even better, Netflix rips the scene straight from the manga and anime, proving that One Piece is sticking close to the source material for its live-action adaptation.
Of course I'll help you!
In the trailer, Luffy and Kobe look at a wall of wanted posters. The first and most obvious is Alvida, who both Luffy and Kobe have already met, and her wanted poster reveals a 5 million berry bounty on her head. In the next shot, Foxy's wanted poster is on full display, revealing an impressive 24 million berry bounty on the captain of the Foxy Pirates. Then there's Bellamy's wanted poster. Bellamy is another antagonist the Straw Hats will eventually run into, but the earliest that could happen is probably Season 2. Although it may be a while until these teasers pay off, it's nice that One Piece is planning ahead, expecting the Netflix series to be a hit and garner enough attention to return for multiple seasons. If the trailer is anything to go off of, the teasers will eventually pay off, as a live-action One Piece looks as promising as ever.
Where's my face?